Okay. Excuse the squeaky sounds in my background. I have a dishwasher that's probably at the end of its line. It's super squeaky. But yeah, this is just a preface. I want to talk about the vlog. I will be doing it. I thought about it and I was like, this is really beneficial. If someone's curious about the line of work that I do, which if you've been a part of this channel for a while, I do quite a few things. This is one of them. Um, Maybe you're looking at avenues outside of high school or college and you want to learn more about this. Basically, this is now I will say that's why I want to do a preface. Putting together a kit can be costly if you're starting from scratch, but it is completely necessary. It is crucial to have. A lot of times when people hire you, in this case, now I can't really talk about the project that I'm working on, who it is, what it is, really too much because there is like, you can't disclose that much stuff until like after, even then after, you can't really disclose too many details, but I can say probably later when the project is printed, published, released, then I'll show photos on my Instagram and share that. If you haven't already followed me on my Instagram, it is Egypt Machine, just like this handle on my YouTube channel. That's kind of my universal username for everything pretty much in this world. So we're talking about the kit. So in this case, let me talk about some different types of kits because not every kit when you're hired to do certain gigs is you're going to be doing the exact same thing. On one of the videos that I worked on, I was a seamstress. Hold on. Get off my table. You're not allowed to be on the table. You know this. Thank you. Goodbye. Sorry, my cat tries. Excuse me. This cat is out of control. Anyways, one of the first gigs that I got as a legit on-set seamstress was for a Solange video, and it's called Stay Flow, and me and another woman did the costume alterations. Now, if you're wondering how this works, like there's usually there's a head wardrobe, like that's like the boss, right? The head person. And then there's wardrobe stylist assistants that work around and under that one head person. They're usually the ones, in most cases, and I'll give you a difference in a moment, what I'm doing here. They will sometimes go shopping, or if the head wardrobe person works directly with the talent or the director who's making this video, they'll be the ones to go shopping or have things made to let's say like the mood board or the idea of what they're trying to accomplish in terms of wardrobe for a project. And then the wardrobe stylist will come onto set and they'll prep the clothing. So they'll hang it, organize things, steam things, lint roll them, stuff like that to prepare them for when shooting begins. In my case on that, hey Michelle, in my case on that gig, I did not do any of that. They already had their own wardrobe stylists and wardrobe people. Although we were in our own little makeshift department in that we were like in a museum. We were shooting out in the middle of nowhere in some museum. So we made our own little department, and then me and the other seamstress, we had our own little corner. Now our kits, because we were kind of given, some notice on what exactly we're doing. We're just gonna be altering the pre-ready costumes to fit the 12 or 8, was it 12 or 8 models? I don't know, I have to go back to the video and count the girls. But so that's what we're gonna do. So, but they don't tell you what the material's made of. They don't tell you what it even looks like. Like none of this is disclosed until you arrive on set and then you see it. So once we arrived on set, I was like, well, we need to go ahead and inspect the garments. Wardrobe stylists were like, of course, please touch everything you need to. I knew from beforehand, I mean, obviously I didn't know what the material was or what even the costumes looked like, but I had to make sure that my kit, I had every needle and backup needle. I had different colors of thread. I mean, usually I'll overbuy black and white because that's just like kind of like the default, but I did try and get more things, my thimbles, safety pins, just like anything. I brought my scissors, I brought my serger, because like I said, I had no idea. So I pretty much brought my whole sewing studio with me, and that's what I used when we worked on that gig. Now on this gig that I have coming up next week, they want us, it's for an outdoor wear company, and they want us to, or want me, I'm like the only one pretty much, to distress the clothing. Now distress is just kind of like aging it, making it look old and dirty on something that's already new. You have to like rework it to age it, to make it look like, oh, well, this person's been wearing it for quite some time. It's dirty, it's grimy, it's grungy, it's got sweat stains on it, grass stains on it. You know, like you could tell that this person wears this all the time and it's aged and it has holes in all the right places, you know what I mean? So for this kit, I do have a few things, and I did learn a few tricks. I was looking at some videos, because normally when I paint things or I age them and you add, you know, I do my own DIY type things. So I'll have like tea brewed, coffee grounds, and you can grind that into the clothing and make it look old and dirty and black and grimy. Also, so like on my kit, I'm gonna have to buy quite a few things. I put my kit list together, and I wanted to go over that because, like I said, it can be pricey. And for this particular thing that they want me to do, it does require like some makeup special effects, which I don't mind doing and I like learning about it, but it just adds to my kit. So like in my kit, I already own this. It's a Dremel kit. It's great. You put the sandpaper attachment on the Dremel and you can like quickly, you know, distress something down to just the fibers to make it look really worn down really quickly. Works a hell of a lot faster than trying to rub something out with sandpaper, because you never know how fast you need to get this stuff done. And I think I have about 18 pieces of clothing that I have to work on, but you know, I have to prepare myself, like I might actually have more or like, you know, less, so I have to gauge myself in that aspect. Sandpaper, wire brushes, grease. I may or may not buy the grease if they're planning on washing these and having at least some of the stains come out. So the stains have to be organic, you know what I mean? It can't be like grease. That's not coming out. I have to go buy a new steamer this week because I used to have a big stand steamer and it broke my heart. It's much cheaper to buy one. Unfortunately, no one repairs them in this city. I've already asked. I am going to take my sewing machine and kit just in case. They didn't tell me I was going to be sewing anything, but you got to be prepared. You never know. I'm going to be in the middle of nowhere pretty much, so I got to have all my stuff together. Lint rollers, empty spray bottles, baby oil. Baby oil is a great trick if you have to make someone look like they're sweaty or kind of like glowy. You apply baby oil and it makes them look like they've been sweating. Clamps, if they're being shot from the front and you can't see the back and I need to like take in clothing like on the quick, you clamp them from the back to take in the clothing. Safety pins, tanning sprays, because right now it's winter. If they're going to be showing arms, legs, they need to look like they have been out in the sun. So I need to give them a tan on the quick. What else? I'm probably going to be hitting up a lot of stores this weekend. Same thing, makeup, bronzer. I'll take that just in case. You never know. My ironing board, glycerin. Oh my God, my throat is dry now. Glycerin is like a great trick. Again, if you want to also make someone look like they're kind of sweaty, but it also is a great trick to make clothes appear sweaty and wet. I mean, you can do that with like a rag, like a wet rag, that's fine, but water dries and then you have to do the whole thing over again. So glycerin kinds of keep it looking moist for a long time, so you don't have to like really go back for touch-ups too much, as opposed to like a wet rag. Tea bags, like I said, spray some tea on it. You can like, they call it like tea staining, make it look a little dirty, a little grimy. Rubber gloves. I was told about this one product called Schmear. It's like a stick and they come in different colors, and a lot of costume people use this, And it is washable, so you can like, you know, wipe it on the clothing and you can make it look black or red, whatever color you bought, and then it washes out. So it's great to do like quick onset touch-ups, like if you need to put like a little grass stain over here or whatever, if someone fell. Another one, if you've never used like wrinkle release spray, you don't even have to be a wardrobe stylist to use this. If you don't like to iron or don't have time in the morning to iron, I swear to God, like that wrinkle release spray, like I think Downy sells it, or who else makes it? There's another company that makes it. It is absolutely amazing. You would never guess that you could iron could you stop taking my stuff, cat? Iron clothing with just spray. I mean, hashtag not sponsored, but this stuff is freaking amazing, you guys. So that's that. I'll bring some coffee with me. I'll probably have to get some different colored face paints. I'll check out the costume stores around here. Where I live, we don't really have like real costume supply stores, at least not to my knowledge. I mean, I've lived here all my life and I do shop around here and there, and I have yet to find these things. So I'll check out like Party City and see what I find. But my throat is drying out. I'm so sorry. See what I find. Also, maybe just go to the dollar store and buy like cheap black eyeshadow. If I need to put like some black, make it look like, I don't know, exhaust. I don't know. I don't know, and I have to be prepared for all of that. So that, and then this schmear stuff that I ordered, they don't sell it here. Like I was saying, we don't really have any real costume supply stores here. So I bought one. And they use FedEx Ground. So I don't know if I'm even gonna get it in time. I really don't. I'm hoping. I leave out of town next Wednesday, so I ordered it today. It's still early in California. I'm really hoping that they can ship it today and I get it by Wednesday morning at the latest. Like I really wish, because it wasn't cheap. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to preface that. You do have to do quite a bit of shopping and all of these things. That's why they charge the big bucks in Hollywood or TV land, things like that, because you do a lot of prep work, a lot of shopping. Shoot days are super duper long. And yeah, but I just wanted to talk about that. If you have any questions about this line of work, or if you want to know how to get into it or more of that stuff, I mean, ask me in the comments below after this live video is over. Thank you so much, and be prepared for the vlog to come out pretty soon. All right, bye.